This is Scott Sinclair of SynMG. You are listening to the Brutally Delicious podcast.
Brutally Delicious!
Hey, you're listening to the Brutally Delicious podcast. I'm Bruce.
And I'm Chris. Dingo and the baby. Dingo. Sorry, I can't stop. Every time we do that.
Today we've got Scott Sinclair from SynMG. And I don't know if you've had a chance to listen to me yet, but I'm kind of digging what they've got going on.
I haven't.
And we'll speak to Scott. And
just give me 1 second, okay? I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna hit play on
Show
this
prep.
track. I'm just gonna listen to this track quickly. 1 sec. Yeah, it's kind of old school 80s metal.
Yeah,
like 80s hard. It. Like it reminds me kind of like Suicidal Tendencies, but more modern, but not as fast. So nothing like Suicidal Tendencies at all.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
On that note, let me get Scott on the line and we'll see where we go from there.
Sounds good.
You're so fucked up. Oh my God.
Welcome to the world of my wife. She's like, really? I actually did this with you?
Yeah, I hear that a lot too. But then I remind her that she got all of this in return. And
Hello.
Hey, Scott. Sorry. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. It's my partner, Chris. Meet
Hello.
Scott.
Hey, Chris. How you doing?
Great, man. How are you?
Good.
Good. Pardon me 1 second.
Where you at today?
Glasses on.
I am in my home studio right now.
Nice.
Just outside
working
of
on some new
Chicago.
stuff?
Yeah, actually.
Cool. Working on some new stuff?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. So I don't know where we'll go with this. I don't know if you've listened to the show, but we kind of are all over the place. But let's start with, I guess, back in 2017, you put the band back together, SynMG. How did that end up? What was the catalyst to put that back together?
Well, I had the itch. I was just a recording artist for many years as my daughter was growing up, and I was having a cigar and a bourbon out back with a buddy of mine who happened to be a bass player. His name was Scott Wilson, and I said, I'd like to get the band back together, and he said, well, let's do it. And he just kind of opened the door in my mind of the possibility that it could happen, and we got the band back together.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How did it feel when you first started jamming again?
Oh man, it was great. It was like riding an old bike without all the arthritis.
Yeah, I imagine so.
No, it's great.
Speaking of arthritis, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go for it.
Bruce?
No, finish your statement. Sorry,
it's one of those things in my life where when it's missing, things aren't as good as they could be. Whether I'm meant to do it, on any level whatsoever, I'm meant to do it for myself.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Which in the end, I think is the best way, right? I mean, do it because you love doing it. If something comes from it, then that's a bonus. But just doing it because you love it is reason enough for me anyway.
For sure. And I think that's a maturer way of looking at it. When you're young, every decision I made when I was in my 20s was because I wanted to be a rock star. I dropped out of college.
Right.
I actually started a business because I thought that I was going to have more time to work on music, which was a complete lie, and but now, you get to the point where it's just so important to have it in my life. If something happens, great. But if not, I can be happy.
Nice.
Do you have any plans of doing live stuff with this?
Yeah, for sure. We're playing shows. We just had a show last week. Was it? I don't know. Time's flying. We supported Red when they came through town in Joliet, Illinois. Yeah. So we've got the band is working. We're out there. We're playing, and every show we have, we're getting better and better.
Nice. I have a question kind of from left field here, but I'm on your website right now.
Here we go.
And I'm reading down it, and at the bottom it's like endorsements, tequila. How did that? Now I want to know, how the hell does someone get sponsored by tequila?
Yeah, we need
because we need to have a conversation about this because you're obviously pretty smart.
Yeah, that was the first. We're fine with buying our strings and drum heads and sticks, but we needed the tequila endorsement.
Right.
I just want to know, how the hell did you end up with the tequila endorsement?
So a friend of a friend of a friend hooked me together with this guy who's starting a tequila company in Illinois.
Yeah.
And we sat around his conference table, and he's like, "So what do you got?" I'm like, "Man, I don't know, but we could do Facebook Live every week. We can do all kinds of stuff, and we can help each other out." And I did a good job of selling it, and they provide us with tequila, and we do some Facebook Live stuff. We wrote like a little jingle for them and just some stupid stuff. And they happen to be a cool company where they're fine with us swearing.
Nice.
Well, it is tequila.
Yeah, exactly. So
I think we need a tequila contract.
I'm telling you, dude, it is the best contract.
Okay. Now, here from there, I have something else I have to ask. How the hell is there a tequila company in Illinois? Don't they need cactuses or some shit?
Yeah, right, exactly. Huh? So these guys are they have this big ass farm in Mexico. And they ship it up here. You would think that Texas, even Florida, any of those border-ish states, it would make more sense. How they found themselves in Illinois, I have no idea. But it's awesome.
Sorry, I'm not trying to get off topic of music. It's just, I find it so fucking impressive that you guys have a tequila sponsorship. The music is great, but you also have a tequila sponsorship.
Yeah, and what's so cool about that is all these rock stars over the years, you always see them with Jack Daniels or some hard whiskeys, and we're tequila in metal. It's nobody's done it before.
Nice. I got to go back for a second, and I'm off the topic still, but I guess I was unaware how tequila is made. There are like cactus farms in Mexico. Yeah,
it's the agave plant.
Really?
So, yeah, agave is where all of it comes from, and so people with diabetes, for example, one of the sweeteners that they can use is agave now,
right?
Because it doesn't have any. It doesn't spike your glycemic index.
Interesting.
So that is why tequila is so damn healthy for you.
And there you have it.
Okay. I've sworn off tequila unless I'm in Mexico and it's like infused with something. Because I'll tell you a story. When I was in high school, I'm in frickin' high school, and we had this one friend who could pass for overage because in Canada the age is 18. So he could grow a beard, and he had some gray in his beard, even though he was like 16, 17. So he went to the liquor store and he bought a bottle of tequila. And we decided we were going to be men. So we didn't use any shot glasses. We had like regular drinking glasses. And it became a competition to see who could down their glass fastest. And we had like a 40-ouncer between four of us. I've never seen so much projectile vomit in my life.
Oh, nice. That had to be Cuervo.
From everywhere.
Yeah.
And we were like, ever since then, if I smell tequila, I'm like, ugh. It's the same with Sambuca. I can't do it.
So, but what I'm also hearing is that if tequila doesn't spike your insulin level or whatever you said, then it's sort of like you're sponsored by a health food company.
Exactly. And it's organic. It's 100% agave and it's organic. So
Right, and it's good for you.
I'm gonna have to try some.
We feel great about it. Doing our parts.
I hope you don't mind. This podcast is more about casual conversations between metal and us. So it's not like the typical questions where it's like, tell us about the name of your band or whatever.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah. No, this is good.
Okay, Bruce?
Good. Chris has likened it to Stern meets Seinfeld, and some people don't get it, but the 5 people that listen to us really love it.
An offensive show about nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That is 100% it.
I don't know if you heard any of our have you listened to this before?
I have not, no.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to be offended, go listen to our interview with the singer from Allegiant.
Yeah. That gets dark and twisted really fast.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anyway, let's get back to why you're really here.
Yeah.
You guys have any new music coming out?
Yeah, we do. We have a couple gems. We just inked a deal with a management company late last week.
Mm-hmm.
Last week was a great week for us, man. We got an offer from a record label. We were talking to a manager. Just a lot of cool stuff.
I'm going to interrupt you for a second. I don't know, since you haven't listened to the past ones, we also take credit for a lot of people's success. Kind of like a lucky rabbit, but so maybe it was because you were already booked for this week that all that happened.
Yeah,
I'm sure that is. I'm sure you guys announced it, and everybody's like, "We got to get these guys signed before they go on that show."
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just figured I'd put that out there.
No, it's all good, man. So, what was the question? Oh, new music.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, we just signed up with this new manager, and we're going in the studio. We're gonna record a couple of our new singles that we don't have down in any other form, but just a simple demo, and we're really excited about them. One of them is called "Who Am I," and we played it live in front of the Red audience a couple weeks ago or a week ago. I can't remember what the hell date it was, and it was the last song we did, and there was kind of a gasp in the room. Everybody's like, "Whoa, the hell was that?"
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're excited about that song.
So, are you just demoing it right now, or?
Yeah, I've got a studio in my house, so we have a shitty recording of it, and then we have the live recording of it, but nothing that we're ready to put on Spotify yet.
Yeah,
Right.
I hear you.
We're going to do a big release on it.
Nice. When do you think you're going to get to that?
I think it's going to be another month. We just met with the studio, and he's a really great engineer, but he's very slow. So I'm afraid to say it's going to be a week or two. And it's probably not.
Well, making records is a slow process.
Yes.
Regardless of what people think about what Pro Tools can do, recording is a slow process.
Yeah.
Especially when, we are, man, I'm old school when it comes to this stuff. I don't want all the cutting and pasting, and I don't want all the auto-tune. I don't want any auto-tune, to be honest with you. And we just want to make a great record. Want to make a great song.
Nice going. I really appreciate that. I'm a recording engineer as well. Mm-hmm. And recently, I've been running Pro Tools for like 21 or 22 years or something now. And recently, when I'm working on my own music, I'm not doing any editing or tuning or anything. I'm just actually playing it. And I know that sounds funny, right? I'm actually playing it.
Yeah, my own music, right?
But it gives it such a different vibe,
Yeah. We're writing a song last rehearsal last Thursday in the studio, and me and Matt Walton, the bass player, and Thomas Abney, the guitar player, were in here, and Matt was putting down a bass line, and I cut it and duplicated it, because we were just writing. It wasn't anything that we were going to share with anybody, but he had one measure that was really good.
Yeah.
So I duplicated it just to keep moving on. And he's like, "Dude, what are you doing? I like that mistake.
Yeah.
So, that's how we are. We want you to feel that imperfectness of the true track.
Oh yeah. There's something magical about it. Even if it's played perfectly, right?
Yep.
It has a totally different, like, something you can't describe compared to if you cut it and edit it perfectly.
Yeah.
There's just something that gets lost in that translation somewhere.
Yep. And we're big believers in, if you don't have to do a hell of a lot with mixing and all the stuff afterwards if you get the great recording on the front end.
Oh man. Well, my theory is this: if your recording sucks, your mix sucks, your master sucks.
Yep.
And it starts right at the source. I always say that. So like, if the drums aren't tuned, drums aren't going to sound good. There's nothing you can do. If, there's all kinds of, if the singer has a cold, maybe it might fit a particular song, but it's, you have to get it right at the source. And when you start editing that source, you're taking bits and pieces away that make that source so special.
Exactly. Yep.
Are you rewriting some of your older songs or reworking some of your older songs, or is this all going to be new stuff?
Right now it's all new, but we have definitely redone some old stuff in the past. Like It's All Over was one that we originally wrote like way early in the 2000s, and it was it was recorded initially on a Tascam 8-track, and it was just dirty.
Old school.
It was, but there was the dirtiness about it. There was something great about that song. I really love that song. In fact, that song was one of the reasons why I wanted to get back together, because I thought that song had a lot of promise. Now, since then, we've written, I think, some way better songs. But we redid it, and kind of we didn't change the riffs or anything, but we just re-recorded it so it wasn't as Tascam 8-tracked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Was that one of those old Tascam digital 8-tracks?
No, it was analog tape.
Oh man, the old cassettes. Oh
yep.
Jeez. Yep. You have a headroom of 20 decibels. The noise floor is at 18.
It was nasty.
Yeah.
Chris?
I'm okay, man. I'm just enjoying the conversation.
All right.
Thanks for asking, though. Dingo and the baby. Sorry.
I'm sorry. So now that we're at this weird point of the interview, I don't. You said you've never listened to us. I have a couple questions that are usually completely fucked up. Chris doesn't usually know what they are, and they kind of are off the cuff. And obviously, you've got a sense of humor, and if you don't mind playing along, I'll hit you with them.
All right, yeah.
All right. We'll start easy. What 3 things could you purchase in the grocery store that would make the clerk the most uncomfortable?
It's the combo that matters.
Mm-hmm.
A shovel, a bottle of tequila, gotta have that.
Health food.
Yeah, exactly, health food. And some ammo.
I've got to say, you kind of took the high road on this, because the last person we asked took this way further south. So that was a great.
What the other answer was what? Condoms,
Vaseline,
cucumber,
Vaseline,
and Vaseline.
cucumbers, and yeah.
Oh man.
Are you still good?
Oh yeah.
What 2 seemingly normal things become really weird when you do them back to back?
When you give them back to back.
When you do them back to back.
What the Do I have to be in the grocery store?
No. Just in life.
Can I
Chris
answer?
has got an answer. Yeah, go, Chris.
Go for it.
Take a dump, make dinner.
Don't wash your hands.
Right, there you go.
But like, even if you do, right? Like, let's say you're at home and you're with your wife or whatever, and you're like, Just gonna go take a dump, honey. And then, you go, you do your business, you wash your hands, and you walk out and you're like, okay, I'm gonna make dinner. It always feels awkward.
Yeah, it's even worse when you're in the restaurant and the cook comes out of the stench.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I think I'll have the salad.
Yeah.
All right, I've got one more for you, and then we'll get back to the.
Okay.
All right.
I gotta
Let's
do
see
a better
here.
job on this one.
Would you rather have nosy neighbors or noisy neighbors?
Noisy neighbors.
Any reason?
Yeah, I fucking hate nosy neighbors, man. They want to talk like forever. Like, I got shit to do. I can't sit in front of my house and talk with you with your fucking shirt off.
No, there you go.
I just got this new neighbor and I really like him. You know why? Because I'm out in my yard a lot and, I drink light beer. So,
Sorry.
yeah, well, it happens. So I'm out in my yard. The guy always comes over with beer. He's like, want a beer? I'm like, yeah, sure.
But then nothing gets done.
Right.
No, nothing ever gets done, but I get beer.
But you get beer. I guess it's in payment. Yeah. I didn't think of it that way. I got nosy neighbors that come into my garage and take my beer.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's
That would piss me off. I would not stand for that. I would be calling the police on that one.
Get them on the ring. Doorbell thing, and then put it across the whole neighborhood. Somebody stole my beer.
Yeah.
Watch out for this guy.
Oh, yeah. They have those neighborhood apps. Have you guys used those?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So I have one now, and I took a photo of a guy throwing his trash in the common area of where I live, and I posted it up. He came over. He was so pissed off. Why did you put that up there? I was like, well, dude, fuck off.
Nice.
Stop putting your trash. Put your trash in the fucking trash can.
All right, so now I've got
I'm so
story.
old. I'm so old now. I've just realized. Like, what am I going to be complaining at next? Fucking clowns! Like,
Kids on your lawn.
yeah.
I've got a quick story about the neighborhood thing. As Chris knows, I have a bunch of chickens in my yard. One day I'm at work and my wife sends me a text and she's like, "Is this our chicken?" I guess one of my chickens escaped like a block away and was hanging out on somebody's back porch. And the dude didn't know who it was, so he took a picture of it and posted it on a neighborhood website. Like, yep, that's my chicken.
Awesome.
Here's a
Somebody's
question.
cock is loose.
Yeah. So the question is, Bruce, how did you recognize your cock?
Yeah, exactly. Rock on with your cock out.
There you go. So, Scott, let's go back to the music-related stuff here for a second. I know that's a novel idea, but what was the first record you ever bought with your own money?
That would have been "Shout at the Devil." Motley
Yes.
Crue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. So for me, it was Diary of a Madman, but right around the same time frame, I think. Beautiful.
Nice.
So you're an old school 80s guy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Us both, too.
Shout at the
So
Devil was such a classic record.
For sure, man. You got to ask me what was the first record I played with somebody else's money.
All right.
Okay.
Chris, go ahead and ask that, Chris.
What was the first record you bought with somebody else's money?
Oh no, I didn't buy it. It was bought for me.
Oh.
It was fucking Air Supply. It was really a sad time.
Nice. Nice.
I'm trying to think of an Air Supply song. What Air Supply songs
I
are
don't
there?
even know, dude.
I'm all out of love, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
I'm
them?
all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Okay, this is officially off the rails. This is a frickin' Air Supply free zone. Okay.
oh my god! Thank God.
I have a
I don't know
rule.
how-
I have a rule about I have a studio, my laptop, and if my wife ever wants to play Meatloaf, it's not allowed.
Ooh.
She can do it on her devices, but not on mine. It's not allowed.
Nice.
It's a meatloaf-free
Yeah.
speaker.
Yeah.
Scott, if fans want to find out about you, get a hold of you, what's the best places to reach you?
So we're all over Facebook, so facebook.com/SynMG or synmg.com. We're on Instagram, syn.mg. We're all over.
Nice.
Instant message us. We'll send you some free shit.
There you go.
Tequila?
Health food. We need to get a hold of your friend.
Yeah, the U.S. Postal Service comes. You're not allowed to send tequila, sir. Well, they have diabetes.
So quick story, man. We at our last show, we were playing at the Forge in Joliet, and we had our merch table set up, and we had a deal. If you bought the CNMG shot glass, we'd fill it up with tequila for you.
Oh,
and they were $5. You have $5 shot glass, and you get a little. Yeah. You get some tequila. Yeah, that got shot down so fast.
Yeah. Because of the bar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We had like 2 cases of tequila, and the bar, they're like, "Are you fucking nuts?"
Yeah. Excuse me, this is where we sell liquor, not you.
Right. This is our merch table, man. You said all merch, we can keep it all. There it is. So we got a show coming up on October 19th at the Brower House, and it's for a fest called Porktober Rock Fest. It's going to be pretty cool. So it's rock or metal and smoked meats.
Oh.
So our merch table there, the tequila companies actually has an agreement with that venue. So we will be giving away free tequila at that show.
There you go.
Oh my God! If there's a way to sell at a show. CNMG underneath free tequila.
Yep.
With purchase of $5 shot glass.
Yeah. You don't need to add that in there.
No, you don't really, because $5? All right, for a shot? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So what you're about to hear is one of our latest singles. It's called Light. The song was written about the passing of Chris Cornell.
Surrounded by darkness, fighting the silence.
Chris, you got anything else?
I don't, man. Thanks for such a cool interview.
Hey, man, let me know when you guys want to do it again. This was fun.
This goes off the rails. Some people like it. Some people don't like it, but
Yeah.
I like it.
We don't get the same reaction we got from you out of a lot of people that kind of think we're just a bunch of jackasses.
Yeah.
Which
Dude, I'm a
I guess they're
Southsider.
right, but whatever.
I'm a Southsider, man. You need to do more interviews with Southsiders from Chicago.
Yeah,
We're all like you guys, apparently.
that's great.
I think I need
We
to
try
see
and keep
more
it
of
fun,
Chicago.
keep it light.
Yeah, for sure.
We try and keep it fun and light and still get the information out there and goof around. So, another great one.
What kind of band gets sponsored by tequila?
I don't even
how
know.
How does that even happen?
We need to find it. Let's put it out into the universe. If you're a liquor sponsor, we're looking for you.
If you own Miller Lite, I'm currently looking for a sponsorship of approximately 48 beers every 2 weeks.
I don't even know. I think it's funny how far off the rails we went, but maybe that's because the first two this morning were not so off the rails. They were kind of more serious.
Yeah.
It was all being pent up because it just fucking went a little bit nuts.
Yeah, well, this guy was like more relaxed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
the
absolutely.
the first interview we had today, the guy was pretty serious, you know?
Very serious.
Like, he was serious about being serious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever, man.
Hey, man,
Everybody's
everyone
different.
has their own thing, and I love everyone, man.
that's
Especially
why
the
we
3 or 4 people that listen to this show.
Right. And that's why we tailor this fantastic show to them. I left out all those, what 2 things can you do back to back that would...
Take a shit, make dinner.
I like looking at your face, dude, because you're like, what the hell did I...
Hello out there. Yes, hello out there, everyone. I'm Hal Schwartz.
And I'm Flynn McLean. Together we host None But the Brave, a podcast dedicated to the music and career of Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce and E Street Band are on tour right now for the first time in 6 years, and we're taking a detailed look at what's happening on stage in our bi-weekly episodes.
We've also been recently joined by some very exciting guests, including rock journalist Warren Zanes and Stephen Hayden, Backstreet's Magazine founder Charles Cross, and Barstool's Kirk Minahan.
If you're a diehard Springsteen fan, this is the show for you.
So please subscribe to None But the Brave on your favorite podcasting platform, and we hope to see you further on up the road.
Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you.